Hello, students, and our today's chapter is Force, Work, and Energy. Now, what is force? The push and pull on any object is called force. So, how can you define force? When we push or pull an object, that particular object changes its position from one place to another place. This change in position in the position of that object shows that the object is in state of motion, so we can say that it is force. So force change the shape of object, it can also change the way they are moving, and it can displace an object from one place to another place. Now, types of forces. As you all know, force plays a very important role in our daily life. No work is possible without application of a force. So, the first one is gravity. Now, let me explain you with the help of example. What happens when you throw a ball up? It goes up and then falls down to the earth. Why it happens? Because the earth pulls everything towards its center, and this force that is exerted by the earth is known as gravity, and it is the force of gravity. Now, friction. When we roll a ball on the ground, it moves for some distance and then it stops. What makes a ball stop? The ball stops because of friction. When an object comes in contact with the surface, a force acts between them and resists the motion of the object on that surface. This force is called friction. अगर फ्रिक्शन ना हो तो आप किसी बॉल को अगर फेंक रहे हो ना, वो बॉल चलती ही चली जाएगी, कहीं रुकेगी नहीं. सो ये. Now, friction produces heat. How can you show that friction produces heat? Join your hands and rub your hands quickly together. After some time, you will feel that your palm is getting warmer. When there is friction between two surfaces, heat is produced. A space shuttle coming back to the earth from the outer space has to enter the earth's atmosphere. The friction between the speeding craft and the atmosphere creates so much heat that the space shuttle glows red hot. So these are some examples where friction produces heat, and you can show that friction produces heat. Now, work. What is work? In the world of science, work is said to be done when a force is applied to an object, but the object should move from its initial position. What is initial position? मतलब अगर कोई पानी की बोतल टेबल पे रखी है और आपने उसको उठा करके बिस्तर पर रख दिया, तो साइंस उसको तभी वर्क मानेगा. अगर उस बोतल की जगह ही नहीं बदल रही है, जैसे दीवार है, दीवार पे आप फोर्स लगा रहे हो लेकिन दीवार खिसकती नहीं है, तो आपका जो वर्क होगा वो ज़ीरो होगा. फोर्स आप लगा रहे हो बट वर्क आपका ज़ीरो हुआ. तो वर्क डन, जो भी काम हम करते हैं, इट कैन बी कैलकुलेटेड बाय फोर्स अप्लाइड इनटू, दैट इज force applied multiplied by distance moved. Now hope you understand. Now, energy. When we play, run, ride a bicycle, we need energy. In fact, to do any work, even to speak, we need energy. Energy can be defined as the ability to do work is known as energy. Some source of energy is sun. Sun is the primary source of all energy. The energy from the sun is called solar energy. We get light and heat from the sun. Sunlight can be used to cook food in solar cooker. solar heater. The energy that we get from food has its source in solar energy. Plants make their food using sunlight with the help of photosynthesis. Now wind. Moving air is called wind, you all know. Now a moving thing has energy and can do work. Wind rotates the blades of windmill to produce electricity. And in ancient time, ships were powered by wind to move in the sea and ocean. The next one is water. Water stored in the reservoirs of the dam has a lot of energy. This water, when released, moves and rotates the turbines of the generator, and it produces electricity, and this type of electricity is called hydroelectricity. Hydro means water, and the electricity which is produced by water is hydroelectricity. Now let's just talk about simple machine. What is a machine? Machines are the tools or devices which we create or make, and it helps to make our work easier and faster. For example, scissor, knife, screwdriver, bottle opener. These are some examples of simple machine. Lever, pulley are also example of some simple machine. It means that we have to apply a very small amount of force, but a small amount of force will help us to overcome a large amount of load. Now, the first one is an inclined plane. An inclined plane is a sloping surface which is used to push or pull heavy objects to a certain height. A familiar inclined plane is a ramp. Ramps are used in factories to move items in and out of the loading bay. They are also used to load cars. In hospitals, ramps are used to move stretchers and wheelchairs. The next one is a wedge. A wedge is a tool whose one side or end has a sharp edge. It is used to cut things. An axe is a very good example of a wedge. The downward force of the blade chops the wood by forcing the wood apart. The blade of a knife is a wedge as well. The next one is a screw. Screw helps to hold things together. We can define a screw as an inclined plane in the round with a wedge at tip. In a common screw often used in day-to-day life, the pointed end is the wedge. The thread that wraps around the screw is the inclined plane. The next one is a lever. An easy way to move heavy loads is by using a lever. A lever is a bar that rotates about a fixed point. A seesaw is a type of lever. It is a rigid bar or plant that has a central point, and that central point is known as the fulcrum. If you apply downward pressure on one end of the lever, then you get a bigger force pushing up to the other end. The closer the load is to the fulcrum, the easier it is to lift it. जितना लोड फल्क्रम के पास होगा उतनी आसानी से उसको आप लिफ्ट कर सकते हो. Now, wheel and axle. All vehicles have wheel. Two wheels are connected by a rod, which is called an axle. Wheel and axle make it easier to move a heavy object. Wheel and axles are in everybody's use, everyday use in bicycle, wheel, bathroom taps, door knobs, and ceiling fans. Now, next one, and it is the final one, pulley. What is a pulley? A pulley is a lifting device that consists of a wheel and a rope or chain. The wheel has a groove running around it, and the rope or chain moves backward and forward around the wheel as you pull on it. Flags are hoisted on flagpoles using a pulley system. So I hope you understand this chapter. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe the channel, turn on the notification bell, and thank you students for watching.